Hello, everybody. I think this is Tarot Class 4. I'd like to do some readings today showing you my very favorite 6-card spread. And the 6-card spread, you'll see how much easier it is to read than the 3-card spread because you have more flow, you have more context, and you have more information. I posted this spread in my feed because it's going to be hard to show it to you as I do readings today. So I'm going to go ahead and show you quickly by just pointing my phone down what my 6-card spread looks like. I have a past, a present, an above, a below, and then I have 2 future. So you can see that it has a lot of the features that the larger Celtic Cross spread has with that above and below. So with that, I'm going to go straight into doing some quick pulls for you so you can see how that works and how some of the cards work with it. So there was a question on here we're going to go back to. Thinking of starting my own business and unsure where to pull from when it comes to my abilities. Here it is. She's into ceramics, and we'll see what the energy is around the process of her starting a business. I invite in Father God, Mother Goddess, and Holy Child, spirits of this house and this place. I invite in my spirit guides and angels, my beloved dead and honored ancestors. I invite in the beloved dead and honored ancestors of I Prefer Nothing. This question is around her starting a business. So this is the middle card, now. This is past. This is above. This is below. And this is her future around that business. And keep in mind, I don't have time to really meditate and do other pendulum work around the questions that people are asking, so the answers will be somewhat limited. We have in the past position the Lover's card number 6. The Lover's card is all about partnerships and overcoming dualities. So this implies I prefer nothing, that look towards maybe getting someone to mentor you through this or a possible partnership. That will make the business run more smoothly, get you more information. In the middle is this 9 of Cups. Cups are all about feelings and emotions. And in this situation, all the cups are full. And you're protective of what you have. Sometimes it's easy to sit there and protect what you have and not step out. So this card is probably implying that you step out and take the risk. Don't be overprotective. You have all these good things that would lend support to your being able to make a success of this business. Now, the top card, which is an overall energy, is a 5 of Cups. You've suffered some kind of loss and has you filled with self-doubt and longing for something that is no longer there, perhaps. So this card says it's okay to feel those feelings, but at the same time, remember, you have 2 full cups behind you. You're going to want to focus your energy on those cups. And in this picture, there's a bridge crossing the water with a house on the other side. Continue to heal, but don't let them stop you. Move ahead, cross that bridge. And the below card is the energy that you're repressing. It's what is sort of in your subconscious. It's what can knot up your energy and be a block. This is where, in a reading, shadow work comes in. It's in that below card. And this card is the Queen of Swords. You have to start giving yourself credit for the abilities that you do have. The Queen of Swords is a real strong communicator and a straight shooter. Sometimes almost too much so, if it's taken to an extreme. But she's very logical. She's good at making plans. This is what you're going to need to bring up in yourself. This much more structured way of thinking. You're going to have to really find ways to communicate what it is you hope to do. Now, looking for the future, there's a little bit of rockiness ahead. There's going to be some people in your life who are not going to want you to start this business or necessarily succeed in it. They're not engaging in meaningful dialogue. What they say is not going to be helpful to you. So you're going to need to walk away and leave them to their opinion. And at the same time, card 7 of Swords, there's a lot of swords in here. This is all logical thinking and communication, planning, advice, that type of thing. Well, here it shows that in the future, 3 to 6 months out, somebody is going to actively be trying to undermine you and cheat you as you're setting up this business. So I wish you many blessings and I wish you success if you move forward with that. And this is a type of reading people will ask for frequently. Queen Haze Splash is in a relationship and she wants to know this man's intentions towards her. So I'd like to invite in Queen Haze Splash. I'd like to invite in her spirit guides, her beloved dead, and her honored ancestors. Queen Haze Splash is in a relationship with somebody and she wants to know what his intentions towards her might be. And so we can't really read what he's doing. So we're going to change that question and make the actual question, where is this relationship headed? Because we always want to take the point of view of the person asking the question, the querent. We don't read minds and we don't do third-party readings. Let me pull here. This is what's happening now. This is above, below, and future. Let's see what we get here. We see in the past, he has come into your life bursting on the scenes as the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is all about passion and charisma. And the King of Wands knows what he wants. He's very ardent. He's very passionate, almost a bigger than life figure. Well, right now, currently, Ace of Pentacles, there's some new openings and some new possibilities coming into your lives that could really help to move this relationship forward in very practical ways. Pentacles are all about everyday life. They're about jobs. They're about money, the minutia of everyday life. So an ace is always an opening, new starts. So these are definitely opportunities that are opening up for you and for your partner that could really move this relationship forward. The above card is number 2, the Empress. The Empress is the overall energy for the next 6 to 9 months. This is a card of divine blessing. The Empress is a vessel for this divine energy that flows down. And she, through no work of her own, but by being authentically who she is, spills out all around her fertility and growth, prosperity, abundance, joy, happiness. It's an amazing card. And the below card, which is the energy, remember, that we keep sort of repressed in our subconscious, is this Knight of Pentacles. Knights are in pursuit of something. Knight of Pentacles is a slow, steady, grounded card. Pentacles are earth energy. Moving forward, you need to really look for those opportunities, because even though they're there, if you're not looking and you're not aware and you're not prepared to take advantage of those opportunities, they're really not going to do you very much good. The future, and I always have those 2 cards for the future because we want a balanced perspective, is the 10 of Cups. So 3 to 6, 9 months from here, you are really going to see the closing of the relationship as it is now, because it's going to become something so much more. And the 6 of Wands, a personal celebration of what this will mean for you in the relationship in the near future. You are going to feel recognized and honored. Your passion, your contributions to the relationship will really be acknowledged. And it's going to be a very joyful time of celebration for what you've helped accomplish in this relationship for the 2 of you. Let's do one here. Amanda the Great, big choice in career. Somebody's looking to change the direction of their career. So, Amanda the Great, we call in and invite in your beloved dead, your holy ancestors, and your spirit guides to please help with this reading. So, where Amanda the Great is currently, and this is above, and this is below, this is the past, and here's the future. And you'll notice we don't deliberate much. We are very intuitive and flowing as we look at the cards and how they relate to the question, to the cards around them, and to the spirit energy that we've called in. This is interesting. Okay, so here's a major arcana card. In the past, we have the Star, and the Star is all about healing and hope. It's the divine on the other side, in a sense, pouring out that living water out on the ground around you. And things are beginning to become prosperous. You've seen positive results. You have felt led in what it is that you're doing. Currently, you're facing card number 20 and major arcana, and it's judgment. Tens are closings of chapters. There's going to be a big change. Well, a 20 is like the ending of a book, and you're ready to write a new story in terms of career. So this would mean a huge change, either in position or actual direction. And the card 20 is amazing because one of the things that it does is it clears away any past karma. Whatever mistakes, whatever you've gotten yourself into, you can just shake your hands free of it. It's over. And you're going to move forward in the future, taking all the positive lessons that you've learned. This is a very freeing card. And above is the Hanged Man, which is card number 12. Even though you feel like you've been on the fence regarding a career change for a while, actually, you've been going through a lot of internal transformations. You haven't really been stagnant. At a spiritual, intuitive level, you have been transforming in amazing ways. And it can be frustrating because sometimes even the people around you, they won't see you taking action. They won't see changes being made, and they'll accuse you of doing nothing. The below card, the one we need to look at a lot, is this Knight of Cups. Knights, again, are in pursuit of something they're bringing back. Cups are relationships, emotions, that type of thing. So, you've been sort of repressing this feeling that you want a change in your career, touches your heart, that makes you feel like you're doing something special and meaningful, that brings joy and connection into your life. So really bring this up and look at what would that look like for you, given your set of vocational skills. What type of work gives you emotional satisfaction? It's really important for you, especially with the changes you're going through with that Hanged Man. These are sort of in a balance, that this career change is about something that you feel is meaningful. Now, the future, we've got this 8 of Wands. So in the near future, some offers coming in. And they're going to be coming in kind of fast. So you're going to need to really evaluate them, even though they all seem exciting, as you make this big career shift. Which ones really speak to your heart? Which ones serve your need for meaningful work? Fast and exciting, don't get overwhelmed. Take your time, be patient, and look at each offer carefully. And then coming up about the same time is this 10 of Swords, and a 10 is the closing of a chapter. So things may come to a close sooner than you expect with the career that you're in now or the job position that you have. Some sense you're going to feel betrayed. But there's that new dawn in the background. You're going to need to let it go because it's all past stuff that's just accumulated and hit you all at once. A lot of times these swords are information we gave other people, we overshared, perhaps at work, and it comes back to bite us. That's what you've got going for a career change. It looks fairly positive, but at the same time, these changes are never easy. All right, here's one that I get a lot. Somebody, Rosa Tena, wants to move back to Orange County. Is this going to be possible by next year? So people will ask that a lot about timing regarding moves and the selling and purchasing of homes. Probably the best way to do it is to ask a question: what is the energy around this move to Orange County? So I invite in Rosa Tena's spirit guides, and I invite in her beloved dead and her holy ancestors. Interesting. This is above, this is below, this is the past, and this is the future. Now, Spirit just called me to pull a third card. Spirit will hover between a couple of cards and want you to pick them both. Feel free to do that when you have that feeling. So the past here is the Three of Pentacles. So it shows that you've been putting a lot of hard work to prepare for this move. You've had some guidance on it. You've been doing the things that you need to do to put into place to get ready for such a move. The current energy is a Seven of Swords. There's something you don't really know going on regarding something around this potential move. Somebody undermining or deceiving you at some level. The above card is 20 and it's Judgment. We just had this card. It really is time for you to close where you're living now and to move ahead and write this new story in this new location. And 20 promises to free you up from whatever in the past has held you back. Now, the below card is the one we are repressing. That's kind of a little knot in our energy that we need to look at. And this is the Seven of Wands. And so the Seven of Wands is a little bit about you feeling a need to protect yourself in this, to put a little bit of a wall up, to defend yourself a little bit with regard to this move that you're making. So it almost seems as if you understand there are some hidden perils, and there may be some people who don't have your best interests in mind as you prepare for this move. Really bring this energy up and look at it. What are you protecting from? Who are you protecting from? Now, the future is good. Page of Pentacles. You should, 3 to 9 months out, the near future, you should really be getting some opportunities for homes opening up in the area in which you're interested. Pentacles are slow moving, they're earth energy, but at the same time, if you pursue them and you really look for them, these openings and opportunities are going to be opening up. As I said, I would say this energy is probably closer to fall, the end of the year. You'll see some opportunities opening up in that area. Now, the Three of Swords, there's show that in this process, 3 to 6 months, 9 months out, there's going to be a little bit of heartbreak. Things aren't going to go exactly as you hoped, maybe not as smoothly as you hoped. Maybe this person is going to be exposed and you're going to have to deal with feelings and emotions around that. And it's hard because you're going to want to deal with everything logically and in a very business-like way. But at the same time, emotions are going to be strongly involved in this. And then the final card for the future, this is the extra one Spirit had me pull, is Major Arcana 5. Major Arcana energy cards are always stronger energy, overshadowing the others. And this is the Hierophant. So Hierophant is based on a card originally that was a bishop. And so it's somebody of authority and knowledge and learning. You're really going to want to consult with somebody who's a real professional in real estate. It's worth it to pay the right person to assist you in this process. So I encourage you to take a look at that 6-card spread that I posted before. See if that spread is helpful, if it really helps you get a better feel for these cards and how they interact. I will be back Thursday, and we will be doing some in-depth studies of 3 new Major Arcana cards that are in some ways related. Have a great rest of your week until we talk again.